Hello, this is Michael, the VL Chief, and I'm back here at Evermore to be a world walker once again. You know, the creed of us world walkers is to dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to reach the unreachable star. Hello, I'm Michael, the VL Chief, and this is the final night of Aurora. Portal is already closed or will be closing tonight. Next portal that's said to be open is Mythos, which won't be for the summer, but in the meantime we have no idea how long it will actually be closed, so let's take a look around and see what we can learn. So there's a special event here tonight. I don't know if this is a VIP or a social group. But it has no Zoom capability, but that's good old Jack Frost over there. Still doesn't look like Martin Short. Well, it's pretty crowded tonight. That's a good sign. But you know, there's been kind of some things said about Evermore Park, as it's not ready, or you know, they just wanted to get it open just to get it open. But I'd like to take a minute to plead for Evermore. You know, when Disneyland first opened, you know, opening day was known as Black Sunday. But you know, despite the fact that they had Black Sunday, they still had rides like the Bathroom of Tomorrow, the Dairy Bar, the Canal Boats of the World. And even though those were attractions that were taken away and no longer exist, I'd still like to experience that. What we have here at Evermore is a unique experience, a chance to see a brand new park that has never been experienced, a chance to experience something new and exciting. We get to be here when we say, we were here before the Amesor Tower was built. We were here when it was still dirt roads. And those are what we really should be excited about. That we were here from the beginning supporting it. And I think that's what true Evermore fans are. And I know you're out there. So leave those comments of support in the comment section. This is some new detailing. You can see back there the wooden wall, a bunch of logs set up to form a wall, and then this brick wall. Don't dare set a bad example. There's going to be a train that comes here and around the park eventually. It's kind of a neat little thing. Sad to say, some jackanapes right there, the one with the crutch, decided to take an oar from this display over here. Folks, this is why the Japanese have such nice theme parks and we Americans don't. The old saying in theater, if it's not your prop, don't touch it. Seriously. Well, so it's our final night, and there are these mysterious glyphs. They keep popping up all over, and they hold a clue to what's coming next. But this is the copper confection. It's still not quite ready for reopen. So the word on the street is that there's going to be something that takes place at the tavern here at 6:30. So I'm going to be waiting patiently for that. We'll see what happens.
Wow! I remember what the test is! I think I already had it, but that's okay. But my voice is almost gone, but I feel kind of dead, but not really dead, but you know what I mean? I'll give it time for it. Oh, okay. Thanks, Cedric. Anyway, who remembers the Hunters? Well, I thought it's been so long since I've seen them, and honestly, there, my friend, my devil, saving me from the fish. Fiona is the one that made the crystals. And then Killian over here, she's the one that kind of shot the crossbow to save me from the fish, if you remember that. So, Killian, could you do us a favor? Do you remember when you would do your thing when you would initiate black cards? Could you? Do you remember it? Something about.
Yes, I do remember.
Could you lead us all in it?
Alright.
Or I teach everybody?
Yes. Just repeat after me, alright?
Yeah, get over here.
Okay. Just repeat after me. A hunter is wise.
Hunter is wise.
A hunter is brave.
Hunter is brave.
A hunter is strong.
A hunter is strong.
In the darkness we fight.
In the darkness we fight.
Black hearts unite.
Black hearts unite.
This is the last thing. I want to do something special for. As you know that we usually say, hi-ho-hey for Evermore. But now I'd like to say a big hi-ho-hey for the hunters. Can you do that for me? Oh, come on. I said, can you do that for me? All right, 1, 2, 3.
Well, as you can see, that was kind of fun. Sorry about the video. I did not show him, but yes, I was standing next to Disney Imagineer Joe Rhode. That was, wow, that was really cool. He was talking to this couple about their travel to Paris, and the couple was very nice too. They're from Reno.
You may. No. Same trick. You need to make sure that he knows your smell.
Oh, that's so cute. That is adorable.
There you
Oh,
go.
he likes
There
you.
you go.
He's so cute. What's his name?
Eeldrax.
Eeldrax. You're appropriate name. Eeldrax. Thank you for
I like your horn.
You're the coolest one I've met so far.
Is there any special thing for being blue, or because?
It's because he's an ice wild.
Okay,
So it's more of a climate-based camouflage of sorts.
okay.
Helps them hunt a little bit better in the frozen tundra. Native to northern Scandinavia before their population was wiped out quite a few thousand years ago. They don't like the warmth too terribly much. It's actually been quite a bit of effort for me to habituate Eeldrax to the warm body temperature of people.
Yeah.
But he seems to have gotten acclimated to it quite well. Seems to take a liking to scritching in particular.
Nice. And how old is he?
A few thousand years old, maybe
Oh.
about 4,000 years old.
Oh, wow.
It actually used to be bigger. You see, dragons have a second metabolic system. Similar to us, of course, they do eat normal food. Eeldrax in particular is very fond of rats. Every now and then I'll feed them the odd potato, but because of their digestive tracts, they don't handle vegetable material as well.
Oh,
But, in addition to that, dragons are also capable of metabolizing magical energy.
ah.
So I actually took Eeldrax here to Evermore because of all the portal magic in the area, to help him grow and develop a little bit. Now, Eeldrax is one of the few surviving dragons. I took him away with me to the world of Mythos to keep him safe over the
Okay.
past several thousand years. Mythos has a very different magical climate in comparison to Earth, so he wasn't able to metabolize that magical energy quite as well. Now that we're back here on Earth, hopefully some of his old strength and size will return to him. If only time.
Yeah, obviously. All right.
How long have you been working with dragons?
Several thousand years.
Are you the longest dragon trainer here?
I am.
You
I
are.
am. Kata is only, well, I say that she's 63, but she insists that she's 62 3/4.
Oh.
Aina is 17 years old. So
Where's
I think
Aina?
I've got, Aina's my second.
Oh, okay.
So I think I've got them beat by a few orders of magnitude.
Quite a bit. Thank you.
to the Queen of Winter. Does anyone know a Queen of Winter?
Lila.
Queen Lila? Yes. He wants to meet at the stocks. Yes. Okay. The Lantern Girl. Lantern Girl.
Malta.
Yeah. She should be over by the mausoleum. Also at the stocks. Yes. Alright, so are we going there now? Alright, we're going to lead the way to the stocks. Everyone who wants to come with us, let's go. Let's go this way. We can go. Yeah, we're going to go to the stocks in Old Town.
Of course they picked them.
Lila, Mr. Puka, Queen Lila, he wants to discuss something with you. So, whenever you're ready, Mr. Puka, I'm ready. Alright. So, he says in the past, it was cold. It's winter. But the cold, well, the cold was very bad. There's darkness to it. Yes. The cold was bad. What was that? Now, it's still cold, but it's good cold. It's better than it was before. He wants to know if you know why that might be.
This is why we have had many. Does this work?
It does.
Oh, this is why people. We have had many good, happy times. We as Aurorans have been getting along beautifully. And we are unfortunately getting ready to leave. But we have good weather and we are getting along so fabulous. He's answering your question.
He's good. He's very joyous. He's happy for you. He's happy for you. Very nice.
So kind. Thank you.
Right. Yes, Father's right here. Alright, I'm gonna move back around this side so I can see what he's saying. Alright, so the king, the bacon, he is, his sickness is better. It's getting better. That's what I don't know. Mushroom. He's got mushrooms on him.
Fungus.
And they're falling off. The mushrooms are coming off. Yay! Oh, that must feel wonderful. The king is feeling better. He's feeling happy.
Yay. Huzzah.
I forgot to thank you for coming.
Oh, yes. Thank you all for being here. Is there anything else you needed to do today? You need now speak winter people. Winter people. Are you going to speak to the Aurora delegation? Can't hear you. Well done, everyone. Alright.
Come on now.
Whoa! Oh, sorry. He's got to go talk to the Aurora delegation.
Oh, I see.
Speak. Oh, thank you. He says thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, so just kind of fill you in on what's been happening. The hunters are back and they're looking for a dark creature. I think that puka is what they're looking for. And of course during that interlude, the puka wants to talk to the queen of Aurora, Layla. They still haven't quite revealed what's going on, but the Aurorans are leaving tonight, so it's perhaps darkness will be returning back to Evermore. Stay tuned. So, I'm going to take you on a quest with me. Missed the first part, but I went up to Falda and I asked her if she needed help. She wants to convince the dwarves to stay here in Evermore, so she gave me this candle and I'm going to go talk to Tinker. Alright, I have a candle here. I want to help out.
Oh, perfect. Yes, absolutely. I knew I was carrying these bells for a purpose. Well, and you said, I've heard rather, this is for the dwarves, yes?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yes, that should help to decorate, but it's a little boring, don't you think?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, Music. This is
Music.
perfect. If you talk to Violet and Laura, they're the opera singers, right? They may be able to add sort of musical element to it.
Okay. So where will they find Violet and...
I believe they're down this direction. Yes, Violet wears a big purple dress with a white hat.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Will that spread some cheer for you?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let's see. I love your hat. It's very nice. You find soul that impacts wherever you go. Of course. And you are the type of person who, when you smile, you make everyone else smile.
Now, would you like to sing it with me? You can take this here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope that spreads some cheer into your life tonight.
Thank you. Yes, indeed.
Oh dear. There's one.
See you later.
All right, ready?
Hello.
Hello.
So I have gotten a bell and a candle, and the tinker said I should come for you for some help.
Yes, did you hear that song?
Yeah, I did.
Good, good. So here's the paper. So you just have to sing it for them.
All right.
All right. Now, if you don't remember the tune that I just sang for them, you can pick any tune that you like. But that's the actual tune. So.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Just let them know that we love them.
And what was your name again?
I'm Lara Fish from Miss Sarah Fun. I'm quite famous in London, so.
All right.
I'm
Well,
sure you've heard of me.
nice to meet you tonight.
Nice to meet you as
All
well.
right.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. So, got a song to sing. I don't sing. This is going to be interesting. And a bell. So, we're going to try to convince the dwarves to stay. So, let's see if we can do it. It's the final night, so I feel like I can show you, but I got a bell, a candle, and then this lyric sheet. This is actually kind of one of the better quests. I think with Aurora during the Christmas time they kind of scaled back the quests, but now, yeah. I think those.
We're not the only ones who want you to stay.
Yes, everyone.
Hey there.
Oh, thank you so much. Put that right there. Oh, as we like our. Oh, another one. Thank you so much.
Never be in the dark.
They're dying up.
Oh, that was good.
That sounded like an Ed Sheeran. It sounded like Ed Sheeran, didn't it?
What's that?
It's like an Ed Sheeran song.
Oh, certainly.
So, as you can tell, we sang a song to Lanny and Turner, sorry. They say they're going to stay in Evermore, which is good. But they said they are going to go visit the world of Aurora, but they will be back in about a month. So maybe in March this park will open. Obviously don't quote them on that, but that'll be awesome. See how good this turns out, but they're having an art. Yeah, that's not coming out. They had an art contest. I don't know how good this is coming out. These people are more talented than me. Oh, that's dark. I don't know if that'll turn out. I was hearing him over at that building. Apparently, it's in a preview mode, and they invited a couple of people from the amusement park industry along with them, Rhode. So, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I did not get a picture with Rhode, so I can't insert that. unfortunately, but I did get his autograph. And that right there is his autograph. Very cool.
Walk like this. Walk like this. Is he gonna have a try? You're going with the glove. Yes, do it.
That's ridiculous. I'm not going to do that.
That's why I'm like loading songs. Oh, that was wonderful dancing.
No, I really don't.
Actually,
I would pay to see that.
dance coward.
Don't call him a coward, that won't help anything.
Dance brave man.
There you go, that's better. You gotta boost their confidence, not tear it down. How about double How about you both dance?
Okay, let's dance. Wait, let her get down. Smile like these.
I don't, not like.
Show your smile. I want to see your flirting smile. Oh, I heard about you. I heard you were a real hunter.
I'm a real hunter. I've been a real hunter for a long time.
He has a bikini hat. A bikini hat. So tell us about this triangle that you swim with. It's called a bikini. You have bikini hat. Is that what you? Is this a swimming one? It's a triangle.
It's not a swimming hat. I wouldn't touch the water with this thing.
Oh, you're too scared to
It's very warm tonight. Do you want to go swim? Come, meet this lovely lady.
Wow, thank you. I've heard so many good things. Great thing.
They just watch. You're so regal, I know. It's beautiful. Come. Small thing. Nothing. So, there you are. As well, it should flourish a bit. What to say? So, and small thing. Nothing. But yes? Yes, I'm aware of it. So, idea. English.
I was crying. So, just to explain that last video, those two characters got engaged or married. I mean, I think it would be an engagement, but they are royalty Aurorans, so. And you couldn't understand most of it because they were speaking it in their own native language, so.
This is my sister. This is my real sister. He thought he was my brother, but he doesn't. I mean, he's a similar. We are kind of brothers. We are kind of brothers. I was yelling for you.
What's going on there? Yes, they are. I think they're over by the stairs, that direction.
They're over where?
Well, over there. I mean, does anybody know where the dragon trainers
You guys
are?
seen the dragon
Who's
trainers?
seen the dragon trainers?
Statue of Michael.
Anyone?
Statue of Michael? Well, come then.
Yeah, why not? We're under the bed, sir.
Blackhearts, the hunters. Well, I'm certain that there are many squirrels in the forest intimidated by your parents' transactions. Not squirrels anymore, but the dragons. Hey, what have you been doing?
Well,
What
yes,
did you say?
dragon. Yes, there is Eeldrax, my father's dragon, and then there's Aelin, my little girl.
No, I'm talking about an army of dragons.
An army of dragons. There are only 2 dragons in all the world.
Where? Where were the dragons, Art?
Not too
What
far.
I need to know is what have you been doing as husband? And I need to know what we need to do to get rid of them.
What did you see?
Dragons. Dragons. All kinds of dragons.
How long ago?
2 days? I've been running the whole time.
Was it after last Saturday?
2 days? I don't know.
So it worked.
What works?
Where were you? Where were you?
Oh, just wandering the hills.
I don't know if any of you World Walkers were here from last Saturday.
What are you talking about? It's
We
not like-
did a ritual. We were trying to awaken a dragon egg.
There was a reason why
You
we
were
were
Dion,
them
did
in
you
the
really
first
see
place.
dragons?
What? I don't understand what you want.
Well, I didn't see anything.
So, Master Hunter, for those who
Saw dragons.
what happened?
Hundreds of dragons. Can you
There are more dragons that have been discovered.
Dragon Riders.
come up here?
Dragon
Can you
Riders.
No,
supposedly.
what you just said.
I heard Dragon Riders. You should all probably run because
What did you see?
dragons. What could be possibly hundreds of them. I didn't sit around them out. They're dragons. I'm not talking about baby dragons like you're like, oh.
What are you worried about? This is amazing news. That means that the ritual we did worked.
We opened up the other world. We opened up. I thought it was you.
We've been trying to bring dragons back from extinction.
Why are you looking to do that?
Because dragons are the greatest creatures to have ever existed.
Exactly. They're also really great at destroying anyone that they want.
No, absolutely not.
Are they meat dragons?
No.
Sorry, what?
When raised by you, and then maybe, but what are you going to do with hundreds of
What are you
If
going to do
you
if you
lay
like
a
forget to
single
feed them?
finger- If you lay a single finger on a single dragon, I will hunt you down.
Aina.
What do we do?
Aina. What did you just say?
The dragons, I'll hurt them.
Don't take offense.
Go and fetch Iron right now.
Hey, pal.
He's a king.
It is.
Aiden, what are you thinking? What's going on?
What does he have to do with this? They saw a dragon. A dragon. They swear they saw a dragon.
Aye, of course. Well, we were originally trying to harness energies, vast magical potentials from the other worlds that lie between the known worlds. The worlds of Earth, Aurora, lore, mythos. Between these worlds lie untapped rifts. We were trying to tap into these rifts to give the magical energy to hatch a dragon egg. Who are you that knows that you're going to be able to, like, control a dragon?
Well, we're dragon trainers by trade. This is Aiden.
He has been training dragons for thousands of years. Mr. Art, were you there in ancient times?
3,000 years old.
Oh,
I was there when the dragons were first here, Hunter. You want to help write the books about it? I am.
Let's move this up so more people can see. Right. Everyone stay down here. Well, except
What she says, there was a time that we knew each other. There was a time thousands of years ago that we knew each other. But for the life of me, for every drop of Mythosian blood that courses through my veins, I cannot remember why.
I ran out of memory down there, so I'm going to have to do this recap now. Basic recap, they had Kada and her father had done a ceremony the previous week to welcome the dragons back into Evermore, or to find more dragons. And Kada thought it was a failure, but Killian's brother returned, and we've learned that dragons are alive and that there's a whole army of them. That being said, that's obviously for Mythos, which is the next season coming up. And Kada and her father are from Mythos. Now, as I was saying, but then afterwards, after my memory card ran out, they Aurorans are leaving. King Ilya and Queen Lisa are leaving. Badger is staying, and that couple that got engaged, I imagine that they're probably going to have the wedding next season, because, you know, they're obviously wanting these things to continue. So, you know, Laura's going to return for the Halloween season. Aurora's going to return for the Christmas season. Aurora is pretty awesome. Kind of like during the actual like Christmas season itself, there wasn't a lot to do, and then during January, that's kind of where more quests popped up. So I don't know if they'll do that next year, but